Welcome back. In today's lecture, we will discuss preparing emails with ChatGPT. We will explore how ChatGPT can assist you in preparing project-related emails. Emails are a crucial part of project communication. They help document decisions, provide updates, and ensure that everyone is aligned. However, crafting the perfect email can be time-consuming. That's where ChatGPT comes in. Let's dive into how you can use ChatGPT to draft, edit, and refine your project emails, making your communication more efficient and effective. Let's continue lecture 12, preparing emails with ChatGPT. We will cover overview of how ChatGPT can assist in drafting, editing, and refining project-related emails. Importance of effective email communication in project management. Let's talk about the role of emails in project management. Emails are essential for formal communication, documentation, and updates. They provide a written record of decisions, instructions, and project reports. Effective emails enhance clarity, accountability, and collaboration, making them a vital tool for keeping projects on track. Let's discuss how ChatGPT can assist with emails. ChatGPT can assist emails in several ways, like drafting initial email content. Based on the key points you provide, ChatGPT can generate a draft email, saving you time in the initial writing phase. Editing and refining. It can help polish the language, ensuring that your emails are clear, professional, and on point. Tailoring emails. ChatGPT can help customize emails for different audiences, making sure the tone and content match the recipient's expectation. ChatGPT can help ensure that your messaging is consistent across multiple emails, reinforcing your key points. Let's start with a practical example. Imagine you need to send a project update to your stakeholders. You can use ChatGPT to draft the initial content. Here is how. So example prompt you can mention here, like draft an email to stakeholders, updating them on the project's current status. And based on the response, you can review and customize the draft to include specific project details. Let's go to ChatGPT window here. So I am giving the prompt. Let's see what is the outcome it will generate. So you see that it is generating the current progress, the template. Let's see the output, then we can go through. So it generates the what we are expecting, like stakeholders, dear stakeholder name. You can just customize your review name and then your project name, but the other part you can mention based on the project progress. You can just tweaking the, but main task ChatGPT is already have done this part. Let's go to the lecture again, the second case. In example 2, responding to a stakeholder inquiry. So you can use ChatGPT to draft a response to a stakeholder's question or concern. So prompt here, like write an email responding to a stakeholder's concern about project delays. For any reason, maybe the customer, the stakeholder wants to know why the project is getting delayed. So let's see how the ChatGPT responds, the generate the response. I am just copy the prompt here and see the project out ChatGPT window. So let's see what is the outcome it is generating. You see the beautiful draft it is generating right now. Some explanation it is generating based on the project situation. So you can tweaking the email which is generated, then you can finalize your email. To the next example here for this case 3, communicating a change in a scope. So another common scenario we know that communicating a change in project scope. How the ChatGPT can help here. So the example prompt might be draft an email to inform stakeholders about a change in project scope and its implications. So ChatGPT will respond, and then you can, if needed, explain the change, reasons, and next steps. So I'm going to copy this part. I am going to ChatGPT window, paste the command, and let's see what is the outcome it is generating. It is generating the output like summary of a scope change, implications of the scope change, next steps, questions, conclusion, parts, right? Editing and refining emails with ChatGPT. So once you have a draft, you can use ChatGPT to help edit and refine the content. This is particularly useful for ensuring clarity and professionalism. For example, you might give prompt ChatGPT like review and refine this email to make it more concise and professional. So then it will suggest the improvements to the language, structure, and tone, making sure your email is polished and ready to send. So I'm just going to ChatGPT window. Copy this part. And give the prompt here. Let's see how the outcome. So whatever we say, it is generating the output, revised, more professional looking, like scope change summary, implications, next steps, question and support, regards. So it is refine the email. Next, check the next example here. Tailoring emails for different audience. So tailoring your emails for different audience is the key to effective communication. ChatGPT can help you with this as well. Suppose you need to adjust the language of an email for a non-technical audience. So you can give prompt ChatGPT to rewrite this email for a non-technical audience. So it will modify the content to make it more accessible. So you're ensuring that your message is understood by all recipients. Let's go to that example here. I am just copy this prompt and go to the ChatGPT window, paste it, and let's see what it is going to generate. So it is actually more non-technical ways audience. It is generating the same output, like what is changing, new addition, how this affects the projects. So they will take the language in the non-technical audience way. Now we will check what is next coming up. Maintaining and consistent tone and messaging. Maintaining a consistent tone across your communication is crucial for building trust and clarity. So you can use ChatGPT to help with this by asking it like ensure this email matches the tone used in previous communications. So this helps create a unified voice across all your project emails, which is especially important when communicating with stakeholders. So let's go to the ChatGPT window, and I am copy this command prompt and let's check in the ChatGPT window. Let's see what is the output it is going to generate. So you see that it is generating the output based on our prompt. Next steps, we are here for your questions. So in this way it generates the emails based on the requirement. Now we have discussed how ChatGPT can assist in drafting emails, editing and refining emails. Let's discuss some best practices to keep in mind. Best practices for using ChatGPT in email communication. Here are a few best practices for using ChatGPT in your email communication. Provide clear, specific prompts. So the more detailed your prompts, the better ChatGPT can tailor the content to your needs. Review and personalize. Always review and personalize the content generated by ChatGPT before sending it. This ensures that email reflects your style and meets the specific needs of the situation. Ensure all key points are covered. Use ChatGPT to make sure you have not missed any important details in your email. Incorporate feedback. Over time, incorporate feedback from recipients to refine how you can use ChatGPT for future emails. Common challenges and solution. Using ChatGPT for email preparation, sometimes we face different challenges. So they can be easily managed, like challenge emails that sound too generic. The solution is provide more detailed prompts and add personal touches to the content. Another challenge might be inconsistent tone across emails. So use ChatGPT to match the tone and style of previous communication. For any critical details, you can review and customize drafts to ensure all relevant information is included. So what I mentioned here, the solution like review and customize drafts to ensure that all relevant information is included. Let's discuss case study enhancing email communication with ChatGPT. Let's look at a real-world example where ChatGPT was used to enhance email communication in a project. In this case, the project team used ChatGPT to draft key emails such as status updates and stakeholder communications. The result was significant time savings and improved clarity in their communications. The key takeaway here is that with the right approach, ChatGPT can be a valuable tool for enhancing your project emails. Recap and key takeaways. To recap, ChatGPT can assist in drafting, editing, and refining your project emails, making your communication more efficient and effective. Clear, professional, and consistent email communication is essential in project management, and ChatGPT can help you achieve that with ease. Remember to always review and personalize the content before before sending it out. Thank you for joining me in this lecture. I hope now you feel confident in using ChatGPT to enhance your email communication. In our next lecture, we will explore how ChatGPT can assist in preparing your project meetings, including creating agendas, summarizing key points, and following up on action items. I look forward to see you there.